The process for making the plate is very similar to the bowl, but a little bit different, a little bit easier actually. Because you already saw and made your own bowl, I'm gonna go through this much faster. So the first thing you need is your slab, and you need to get rid of this texture. So this is going to be the first real difference. And that is, rather than leaving it rough to put it in onto the mold, we're actually gonna cut it out first. So you're gonna put your plate upside down on top of your slab. Keep your tool, your needle tool nice and vertical, and very carefully cut it out. Don't try to reach in and grab it out. Instead, cut the outside away. At this point, I would take your finger and just gently, or your sponge, and gently soften that cut edge. Now, when you place it on, because it's already the size you are going to use, you do have to take a little bit of time to center it. Very carefully placing it right on the center. Now, pushing it into the mold is the same except much faster, because like you really just, that's it, I reached the bottom. However, you don't just want to push in the bottom, you got to push in the entire shape of the plate. So there's like a ridge in there that curves in and curves up, and you want to gently push into that. That's going to make sure that you have a nice even shape all the way around and that it's not wobbly. Okay, now you're going to take your sponge and try to clean up any of the imperfections, including around the edge. If you do this well, you should have very little to have to fix once it air dries with the sponge. Last time with the bowl, we had a lot on the edge to have to clean up, but if you do this well, it should be very minimal. Most of it should be cleaned and smoothed out at this stage. And look at it from different sides, make sure it's neat and clean, and leave it to air dry.